Hello, all. Very good morning. I hope all of you are doing very well. In a recent conversation with a group of friends, we were chatting about workplace conflicts, situations, politics, bias, and all that. And I ended up, coming up with an analogy to describe this. I thought of quickly stopping by and sharing. Let me know your thoughts and comments at the end of it. So imagine that you are entering a forest area. What are your initial expectations? Are you thinking that squirrels and rabbits will come up to you and nibble you in your ears and peck your cheeks? Of course not. We know pretty sure that as we penetrate deeper into the forest, we are going to be welcomed by a whole set of, wild beasts. There's going to be snakes slithering and scorpions running around, and all that is going to be there, isn't it? Hyenas, jackals, tigers, whatnot, isn't it? Now, what does a snake do as soon as it senses that there's somebody approaching towards it? Whether or not somebody is going to do good or bad, if they come too close, it is going to bite. But after biting, is it going to sit and chew on them? Perhaps not. That's not its objective. It was biting, it bit the person down because it was protecting itself in self defense. That's all. How about a scorpion? How much ever goodness you shower on a scorpion, can you cross that line and touch it? Perhaps it's too risky. It is going to sting, isn't it? However, how much ever goodness you shower, if you cross the line, it is going to sting you. Now, let's also talk about another example, hyenas. So we all know this, isn't it? We all know hyenas are not going to, go hunt for a prey, then have a grand meal. They're not going to do all that hard work. What are they going to do? They are going to just chill out and wait for a, beast to hunt down a, grand feast, big animal and hunt it down. And after everything is over, the remaining is quite sufficient. The leftover is sufficient for the hyena to have its grand meal there, isn't it? So it's not going to do any hard work, but it's going to eat up the remaining and be content. How much ever you force a hyena, it's not going to go on in the large and look out for a prey on its own, isn't it? So there are so many other examples we can give. So coming back to the workplace, just like in the forest ecosystem, animals will be animals and all their characteristic traits are preset. At workplace too, we have to accept and know that all traits and characteristics of people are already pre-programmed. They're adults enough and they've already crossed several stages in life and they are there. So we are not going there with an objective of changing anybody for anything. We can't make a tiger dance like a monkey, nor the vice versa, isn't it? Scorpions will sting, snakes will bite, hyenas will, claim the remaining leftover of, what a grand hunt happened. So all this is going to happen at the workplace too. So we need to be clear of doing two things. Number one, we should ensure that we do not put sand on our own head. So do not do self sabotage. That one we should ensure. Number two, as human beings, we should show that extra sense we have, put it into use, and ensure that whether or not we are doing any good for anyone within the organization, we should refrain from doing any harm to anybody. This much, if we ensure, that is sufficient enough to stay a distance away from any conflicts, politics, or ill feelings within the organization. How do you like this perspective? I hope you enjoyed it. Please share your thoughts. Thank you.